We kept reading like the Black experience online, and then did you want to explain to us what you mean, or what is your definition of the Black experience?
What's my definition of the Black experience? So I think that any person that is going through any type of life experience or working at a job or anything like that, you view or you experience that thing through your own personal lens. And I think that if you allow me to just use an analogy, so that lens maybe could be like how you see it. Like each of us have different, we can all see at some level, but we're all seeing different things, and how that perception comes into our brains and how we're experiencing different things. So like I could give you a bowl of rice right now, and you may think, oh my gosh, this is delicious, and I may think, oh my goodness, it's undercooked, but it's the same bowl of rice. If you allow me to use that analogy, some students are coming in with different packages, if you will. So they're experiencing the campus in a different way. So when you come in and you have you present as a woman, or you present as a Black person, or a Chicano, or API, you have a different experience on this campus based on how people perceive you. And there are definitely biases and stereotypes and all different types of things for every ethnicity and gender and way of life, ableism, all of that stuff that our culture has just kind of set up the way it is. And there's definitely a Black experience, and that's what I mean by that. Like there's certain things that no matter how diverse this group of students out here is, when they walk into a classroom, or if they're walking along library walk and they're like, oh my goodness, I'm the only person that I see in this sea of people that has the same amount of melanin in my skin. Like that's an experience that other students who don't identify as Black won't have, and it's hard to explain that. Or if they're in a classroom and they could be talking about any topic, but the topic goes to a country that has a larger population of Black people, then a lot of times the odds tend to go to that particular person, and they could be the only person in the classroom, and there's like this unspoken expectation for that person to speak up, because there's this thought that, oh, you've got to know about this because you're Black, and maybe that person has never even heard of the country, or so there is definitely an experience that students, a lot of the students go through here, and some of them have never really had to deal with that, especially if they're coming from within the state of California, because California really is diverse in and of itself, but it is really, it really is kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It really is magnified when they come on this campus, because this campus is like a small city, and not only are they going to class, but they're living and working and sleeping, everything in the same place with these people. Whereas when they were at their homes or in high school, they could go out and experience all the diversity and then go back to what was familiar. There's not that opportunity to go back to what's familiar, so it can be sometimes very isolating. So that's what I mean about the Black experience.
Great.
Does that make more sense?
Yeah, that definitely.
Okay.